Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we will be storming off. We're playing Ruby Storm in Pauper. We don't have Ruby Medallion, but we do have 8 creatures that are in Gruul, which cost reduce red spells. So we have Goblin Anarchomancer that cost reduce red or green, and Thornscape Familiar, which cost reduces red or white. But we don't need white spells other than the Apostle's Blessing in the sideboard. So if Thornscape Familiar is in play, Apostle's Blessing is basically pay 2 life, protect your creature, which is quite good, kind of like a force of will. But in the main deck, we've got the 8 cost reducers, and then we're playing 12 rituals with Rite of Flame and Seething Song. Manamorphose becomes a ritual when you have your creature in play, and we're playing 16 lands with no Lotus Petal. That's because we are playing a rummage version of the deck. You have Electric Revelation and the newly printed Laughing Mad, which can discard a card and draw 2 cards. Plus Glimpse the Impossible to exile 3 cards to basically draw 3 cards. And then Rummage spells like Big Score and Pirate's Pillage give you 2 treasures. So if you have 3 cost reducers in play, you get to have +1 mana. And then I added an additional draw spell with Stormshriek Feral. And it's something that we could potentially play more than one time during the combo turn, which makes it the best probably for our additional card here. And then we have the win condition of 2 guttersnipes and 1 Feldon's Cane. We're going to be drawing a ton of cards looking for our win condition, and then we can just continue looping through the deck. Having Feldon's Cane allows you to basically cut 1 guttersnipe, because otherwise I'd be playing 3 of those, or maybe 4 over the Stormshriek Feral, and just makes your deck a little bit more consistent. In the sideboard, I have Kessig Flamebreather for decks where we want to have a creature that can block but also ping, like fairies maybe. Then we have Flaring Pain for strands, Pyroblast to come in versus blue decks, Weather potentially for life gaining, and then Apostle's Blessing for removal spells. This deck is really awesome. I'm ready to storm off. Let's hit the combo time. I'll see you there. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1 versus Alt Zero. The last time I played them, they were playing Mardu Synthesizer. I think we should mulligan this hand because Guttersnipe and Feldon's Cane are both not great in our opener, and we don't have enough lands to play the Thornscape. Let's mulligan. Although mulliganing is not very good with this deck. Let's keep. Get rid of the Guttersnipe. They mulligan to 6. We're going to play out the Woodlot and pass. We could just play the Glimpse on turn 2. They led on a mountain. I'll play out my mountain, and this feels like they're on Mono Red Madness Burn now. I'll pass the turn. Turn 3, if I don't hit a land, I can play the Glimpse. They pass the turn. Let's try a Glimpse the Impossible. We do hit a land, play the Woodlot, and we're going to convert these into spawns. They have the Lava Dart in the graveyard, but they missed on their second land, and they didn't have a draw spell to find it. So they end up just conceding, which is totally cool. I will happily be taking the first game. Now, we have to decide what our plan is. We could bring in the 3 Kessigs, and then all the Weather Storms, and take out the Rite of Flames, and just try to survive. But I'm not sure it's that good. We have 3 Weather the Storms, 3 Kessigs. The other option is that we can bring in the Apostle's Blessing and try to keep our creatures alive. They do have a lot of removal spells though. And then we'd be trying to race them, which may not be quite as good on the draw. Could also just only play 1 Guttersnipe or something like that. I think I will bring in the 3 Kessigs and then cut these cards, the Rite of Flames and the 2 Guttersnipes. And then I'll bring in the Weather Storms. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe my opponent will just mana screw themselves again. We have a Weather Storm. I can probably keep this. They lead on a mountain. We'll play Sandstone Needle. Turn 2, they play a Kessig. I'll play a Crevice. They get in for 1. Plays a land. We have a mountain. So I guess depending on if they try to kill me, I could big score away something and then go for the win. I mean, what? Okay, my opponent just wasn't having any fun. Free win, we'll see in round 2. Okay, round 2, we're on the play. We have Mancer and Manamorphose. This is a really solid hand. If my opponent is playing green, we just slam the Anarchomancer and then see where we can go from there. Turn 3, try to win. We'll play the Woodlot. They do have an avatar of Young Pyromancer, which sort of indicates burn to me. A little scary. We can do the same plan of glimpsing on turn 3, just to put mana on the table. They're playing Familiars, it looks like. Interesting. I think I will play the Anarchomancer, and then Manamorphose, and make red-green, red-green, then Rite of Flame, then Pillage away the Laughing Mad, and I'll have lots of mana for the next turn. I don't have to win, but I'm set up with a bunch of mana, which is, I think, pretty good. They could be on Jeskai Ephemearte. So I would be not wanting to see a snap here. So they cycle the Lorien Revealed, potentially telling me what they're up to. Yeah, reveals a Volatile Fjord, so they're Jeskai Ephemearte. We find a big score. We can play the Needle, and then convert this land. Same amount of... Oh, I found a Seething Song. I'm interested in going for it now. Okay, let's go Seething Song. Cast a Glimpse. We find an Anarchomancer. Okay. Combo time. Here we go. Turn 3. Glimpse. Go to 5 mana. There's a Thornscape. Yes. We can Manamorphose. Nice 2 tap lands. I hope that we can get there. We're going to Laughing Mad from the graveyard to pitch this Crevice. Revelation this Crevice. We're sort of out of mana. Pitch another land. 3 mana in hand. I will pitch a land. So now I have 4 mana. I can Seething Song back up to 6 mana. Then big score away at Revelation. Han's a mana in play. Manamorphose. Go red. I'm going to Revelation here. That puts 4 cards in my hand. And now I can Pillage away the Anarchomancer. And we find Guttersnipe. I'm not sure if it's safe to play it yet, but it probably is. So let's play the Guttersnipe. Pillage away the Revelation. Our opponent's going to take 2 damage. Let's Glimpse the Impossible. We have a lot of mana in play, so we don't really have to play this Rite of Flame. Make red. Flush out from exile, discarding the Rite of Flame. Okay. Now I can Laughing Mad, pitching the Thornscape. When it goes to 12. So I might be able to just win here. Guttersnipe, Rite of Flame, pitch this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, Guttersnipe, Red Flame, zap you. Let's go. Revelation, the Feldons came. We don't even need it to win. It's just useful. Discarding the Laughing Mad. GG. Took down game 1 versus Jeskai Ephemearte. So this is going to be a lot harder of a matchup, because we kind of want Pyroblast and Apostle's Blessing. I think that we probably want the Flame Breather over the Guttersnipe. We're going to cut these cards and the Rite of Flames and bring in the 4 Pyroblast. We can't afford to just not play Pyroblast, and I don't think I can fit the Apostle's Blessing and the Pyroblast. So that's kind of the problem when you're facing a deck that has red or it has blue for Hydroblast, but also has other removal spell colors. All right, here we have 1 land, which is not good, but we do have an unhydroblastable threat in the Thornscape Familiar, which is good. So I'm going to keep, based on the Thornscape Familiar in hand. We'll see what happens. I have to draw lands. We drew a Woodlot, so I can play Anarchomancer into Thornscape if they tap out. They're going to play an Augur of Bolas. So we have the ability to put 2 creatures on the table. Revealing a Hydroblast. Another Thornscape. So we'll go Anarchomancer, Thornscape. They can just Hydroblast this thing right now. And if they have removal spell, it's pretty bad. So I have to go Anarchomancer, Thornscape again. And then hope that I just have mana from something. Cycling a Lorien. Or Glacial Floodplain. Let's see if they hold up the Hydroblast. They are holding it up. Unfortunately, I don't have any good options right now. I can play the Glimpse and they'll Hydroblast it. If they don't, I get mana. Try it, I guess. I'm trying to make them use their mana. I really don't want to cast the Pirate's Pillage into a Hydroblast. Okay, that was good. Land. On another Glimpse. I think I'll just let that go to exile. Or go to the graveyard and get some spawns. So the Glimpse play is something I learned from Cosmic Charles. Oh wow, they're gonna just laughing. They're brainstorming here, which means I can actually use this Laughing Mad. I'm going to pitch the other one that's in my hand. Okay, your turn. We get fewer spawns, but we got deeper into our deck. They play land, so they have Hydroblast. Let's see what they do. Scred is a problem. And they Hydroblast. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. So this turn I can Anarchomancer Thornscape again. I also have a Manamorphose. So let's go Anarchomancer. And we have the Pyroblast. Pop that. Then we'll go Manamorphose and make red-green. Finding a Thornscape. So I can play Thornscape and then use the spawn to pitch the Laughing Mad. Thornscape. Pillage away the Mad. Okay, now I can go green for Thornscape. Are we going to combo? We can actually go mana positive here. Alright. Manamorphose. Red. Let's see what happens. Well, we found a Kessig. I think I have to pillage the land first. We drew Seething Song. We have 3 Laughing Mads in the graveyard. We're going to try to see what happens. Seething Song. Mad the Pyro. Okay, Flame Breather. Mad the Needle. Ping you. Okay. Discard the Woodlot. 1 mana floating. Now I can Revelation another Woodlot. We still have the mountain open. Play the mountain. Manamorphose. We'll go red. We're at 16. We found another Kessig. I can pitch the Anarchomancer. They go to 15. We found big scores, so that can go mana positive. So do I want to just go Flame Breather and then pitch the Pyroblast? I could also just play the Flame Breather and then hold on to the Pyroblast for a future turn. They could have a sweeper though, like Breath Weapon. I'm just going to play the Kessig and then see where I can get from here. Discard the Pyro. Draw 2. You're at 13. We don't need another Kessig at this point. Let's discard it. Draw 2. You're 11. Okay, so now I'm trying to keep cards in my hand. Let's discard this Needle. We have 3 mana left. Okay, Pillage is great. Puts me up on mana. Discard the Woodlot. They're at 7. We're blasting. Let's Laughing Mad. Discarding the Crevice. This Feldon's Cane I can actually cast and get triggers. Oh, actually, yes. No, it's not enough. We can only put them to 1. Should I do it? Let's play the Feldon's Cane. Put you to 3, and then pass the turn. Because I can put them to 1 at instant speed. If they have a sweeper, then I can just cast the Seething Song, put them to 1, and see where we go. They're probably dead. I think maybe a lot of the times that I was using the Laughing Mads from the graveyard, I didn't necessarily need to do that. It's hard to decide which to pitch. Our opponent casts a Preordain. They go bottom. That's a good sign for me. Brainstorming. What can you do with a single Brainstorm? I don't think you can do anything. They play a Bridge. 2 cards in hand. It's our turn. I'm just going to go to attacks. And in the team. They block a Thornscape. That's expected. They'll take 6 damage and die. Alright, we win the game on round 3. Round 3 versus Super Mad Boy. Our hand is relatively medium. We have a Thornscape Familiar, a huge amount of mana, and a Laughing Mad. I mean, it's got power. This has the potential to turn 3 with 5 mana in play, 6, 7, 8 mana. Cost me 2. Our opponent's on mountains. Play out the Woodlot and pass. We're most likely not going to play out the Thornscape Familiar. Mountain again. Scrapwork Mutt. Our opponent is playing Dredge, so they didn't have a good discard. I'm going to play the Needle. I will pass the turn. I There's been a lot of playing Fiery Temper in the Dredge decks, so I just don't want to get got by that. They grab the prize, discarding Molten Gatekeeper. This should be a relatively good matchup for me. Currently I'm at 18. We're going to go to 16. They normally don't play a single bolt. Plays a Faithless Looting. Let's see what they discard. Okay, so there's the Fiery Temper that I was concerned about, and they're just getting rid of it because I didn't play anything. So that was lucky. I get in for 2. Let's play land. Play... Guess I can just Rite of Flame first. Rite of Flame, Thornscape Familiar, Rite of Flame, Manamorphose. We'll go green-red. Didn't get anywhere. I will Revelation, pitching the mountain. Okay, we kind of whiffed. Laughing Mad, pitching Geothermal Crevice. I found an Anarchomancer, so now I can go Anarchomancer into Seething Song, make 5 mana. That's huge. Glimpse the Impossible. Alright, alright, alright. Feral puts me up a card in hand. Okay, flush out. Discard this. Big score is mana neutral here. So, I guess I Seething Song. And then Revelation. I do have to get some way. I need the green mana, so I have to cast a big score to get the green mana. Big score. Pitch the Revelation. Yeah, we're comboing. Because I have the Anarchomancer in play, this cost reduces the green spells. That means Thornscape only costs 1 mana. So, Thornscape. We have 2 from the graveyard that we can cast. Draw. Let's draw another. Okay, so Pillage goes mana positive here. And then we can pillage away and a Thornscape. Okay, I think we're going to keep moving here. Seething Song. Pitch a land. Pitch another land. Big score land. I'm just like spinning my wheels. Yeah, we didn't get anywhere. Bummer. So let's go green. Green. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's just pass a turn. Keep my hand huge. Your turn. So unfortunately we fizzled, drawing a bunch of mana in a row there. But I don't think I could have taken any actions that would have been different. And we've used, let's see, the Burning Inquiry. That's good for me. We discarded an Electric Revelation. They made my hand a lot better. They play Economy Pylons. As long as I'm not dead. Ephemearte, okay. Another Ephemearte. And they have a Lawless Giant in the graveyard, but no Dread Return. They're going to attack. I will block with the spawn. My turn. Now it's going to get fun. We'll start with Seething Song. Draw 3. Glimpse the Impossible. I'm back. I'm combo timing again. We will Stormshriek. Actually, let's start with the Pirate's Pillage on the Anarchomancer. There's the Guttersnipe. Manamorphose. Make red. Now I like to just F6 here and then float mana. Because as long as you have mana floating, it won't make you lose. We're going to flush out, discard the Rite of Flame. Glimpse. We only have 9 cards left in our graveyard. Or in our deck. Play a Guttersnipe. Let's make some red mana so I don't accidentally have to pass. Pitch this land. Whee! Okay. Pitch the Rite of Flame. We have plenty of mana in our hand. Okay. Sweet. Pitch the Laughing Mad. We're going up on mana. When it goes to 2. And then I'll kill you with the Manamorphose. Wow! That was sweet. Good matchup, I guess. Okay, so they can't get us with Pyroblast or anything. The best they could do would be the Fiery Temper. But that's basically a sorcery speed spell, so I'm gonna run it back. Okay, we've got 2 lands, double cost reducer. That's quite good. What do I want to do with it? They play a mountain, play a crevice. Want to grab the prize, discarding the Sneaky Snacker. So they have a clock. Now we have a bit too many Goblin Anarchomancers around. I'll pass the turn. They play a Gatekeeper, so they're going the aggro beatdown plan. We'll go to 16. So if I sacrifice this, and then tap this for red, I'll have 4 mana. I can Rite a Flame into Anarchomancer, into Manamorphose, into Familiar, into Laughing Mad. So let's see. Rite of Flame, Goblin Anarchomancer, Manamorphose. We'll go red, green, Thornscape. Wow. Seething Song. Jeez. Okay. Now I can pillage away the Anarchomancer. And then here comes another Anarchomancer. And now things only cost 1 mana. We pitch the Crevice. We pitch a Needle. Find Rite of Flames. Okay, your turn. Now I have to draw a draw spell. A lot of things happen there. Just didn't win the game. So what do you got? They don't attack. Interesting. Going to big score, discarding the Needle. Okay. Let's Revelation, pitching the Rite of Flame. Now my other Rite of Flame is huge. Almost as big as the Seething Song. I'll cast the Seething Song first. We'll Revelation the Thornscape. Cast a Glimpse. We can play a land. Or Manamorphose. I wonder what they are holding up. Maybe they have a breath weapon? Let's flush out, discard the land. Play a Glimpse. Play the Guttersnipe. Morphos. See if you have something. What do you have? Hard casting a Fiery Temper. Okay, so let's big score, discarding the Anarchomancer. Get some value. And it looks like we're out of action. But we'll go red here, just in case. We found a Laughing Mad. We'll discard the Needle. And then make some mana. Discarding the land I don't need. I've got an extra land in the exile zone if I need. Laughing Mad, discard the Woodlot. I feel pretty confident here. Let's see what happens. Discarding a Woodlot again. Now, let's discard the Rite of Flame. Now I have a ginormous Rite of Flame. I probably didn't need to cast that. That might have been a leak. Okay, here's the Cane. 1 Guttersnipe in the graveyard. So we could Cane right now. Let's just draw a little bit more first. Okay, keep drawing. And big score, pitch a Revelation. 8 cards in the library. Discard this. Draw some more. There we go. Glimpse the Impossible. 3 cards in exile. Let's go. Seething Song. We have 3 cards left in our library. So we can big score, pitch the... Well, let's see. Yeah, let's big score, pitch the Woodlot. And then, doesn't really matter from here, so... Here comes the Feldon's Cane. Oh no, wait. My last card in my deck is the Guttersnipe, right? So I can Glimpse the Impossible into the Guttersnipe, but then I'm missing on 3 cards. It's probably worth it. Glimpse. Take the Guttersnipe. Play the land. Play the Guttersnipe. We'll crack the Cane. Then we can go red. And then flush out, discarding the Revelation. And they probably have nothing left. Fortunately, it looks like just digging for the Guttersnipe could screw me. But we found the Glimpse. Okay, we're back in the business. 3 cards go to the exile. Let's go. Big score. Making some red. Putting more cards in our hand by casting cards from exile. So now I'm back to 4 cards in my hand. Manamorphose. They go to 6. Let's Revelation the Woodlot. They go to 4. And then I'm going to big score, pitching the Rite of Flame. Just having 8 of these big score effects just makes it so easy to go mana positive. I have tons of treasures. It's insane. Let's cast another big score for the V. The victory. The big W. I'll see you in round 4. Round 4. We're on the play. Okay. Keep. So the problem is just that our call seducers don't do too much at the moment. We have to see if we draw into more lands and see what our opponent's doing. I mean, we have some of the best cards in the deck already, though. We could Morphos into the turn 1 Anarchomancer, and then turn 2 crack. I mean, turn 2 we can put the Anarchomancer onto the table via the Manamorphose. Then turn 3 we crack the Geothermal Crevice for black and green, playing the Thornscape Familiar. Then we'll have 2 mana left over to big score away the Electric Revelation at a mana neutral. Our opponent has led on a turn 1 Ephemearte. So we play the Mountain. So we could have 3 mana, 5 mana, mana neutral, and then use 3 of that mana. Let's pass. So with 5 mana, we could then cast big score, pitching the Revelation. They discard and end the festivities. They get in for 1. They didn't make a land drop. So with only one land, they could probably take out only one of my reducers. So let's Seething Song into Metamorphose. Make green. Anarchomancer, Thornscape. Then we big score the Revelation away. Try a Glimpse. Glimpse the Impossible. Find a big score in an Anarchomancer. I'll Rite of Flame. Then big score the Revelation. 2 mana left on the table. We have another Rite of Flame. Now I can Rite of Flame. Go green. Anarchomancer. Laughing Mad. Discarding. Guess I can discard the land. Yay, we found the Seething Song. Let's go. Etch the Thornscape. I have 2 more draw spells. Discard an Anarchomancer. Glimpse. Found mana. Not very useful. Etching the Crevice. Okay, Pillage is good. Discarding the Woodlot. Can we do it? I'll play the Mountain. Then pitch the Needle. Morphos. Make red. Pitching the Crevice. Rite of Flame. I don't know if I want to cast Rite of Flame or not. We can just feral the Woodlot and then put the Thornscape in play. Flush out. Discard the Woodlot. Okay, we're keeping going. We're still in the game. Seething Song into Glimpse. And a big score. Very nice. And we found another Pillage. Draw. Tons of mana now. Pitching the Thornscape. Seething Song from Exile. We can now pitch the Rite of Flame. I just have to find my creature that wins the game. We can pillage away the Woodlot. Stormshriek Feral could win the game, theoretically. Let's Laughing Mad, discarding the Crevice. Glimpse. There's my guttersnipes. We'll go guttersnipe. Guttersnipe. Here comes the Rite of Flame. It's huge. Alright. You go to 16. We will pillage away the Revelation. And then I can Stormshriek Feral. Let's see. Let's Laughing Mad, discard the Anarchomancer. And that'll draw us 2 down to 2 in library. I can draw 2 more with these. So I think I should play the Cane out then. Let's just Metamorphose actually. Draw into those 2 cards. Red. Metamorphose. Oh, it didn't matter. I was focused on trying to draw my deck and I didn't realize that my opponent was dying. Haha. Got him. Okay. So, I mean, it just worked, right? We just have to find an opening and push through what they've got. And I guess at that point, we're going to try resubmitting. The other thing that you could do is bring in the Apostles' Blessings. But like, you're cutting all your power. And if they're focused on stopping us, they're not focused on winning, right? Okay. We're going to have to keep this. It's not very good. I keep saying that. I guess everything looks kind of medium. Our opponent's mulligan to 6. Our plan is to go needle, and then on turn 3, we're going to pillage sorcery speed, pitching the Laughing Mad. It looks like our opponent is red Blackburn. We will play the needle. By using the pillage on the Laughing Mad, we can get extra mana in play, and then maybe go through what they're doing. They highway robbery. Let's see if they've discarded a sneaky snacker. Yes, they have. They have 5 cards in hand and a 2/1 in play. Found the Anarchomancer. Okay, so I'm set up to go off on turn 4. It might not be fast enough. They play an Ephemearte. Getting in for 2. We'll go to 17. They have 1 bolt available. They play a Nile Spellbomb. Okay, that's not good. It's not the worst, but it's not good. So should I discard the Rite of Flame then? I think I'm still going to discard the Laughing Mad. We found a land. I'll pass a turn. I guess they brought in the Spellbomb because they saw me loot my deck. They're going to now discarding a Jagged Barrens, 4 cards in hand. Plays a Faithless Looting. This may mean that they tap out, because if they discard 2 cards that are both Madness cards, they'll probably want to cast them. And then, okay, they just discard a Fiery Temper and Jagged Barrens. So this one's going to go face. Then they're leaving open the Mountain and a Swamp, 2 cards in hand. We might be able to do it. Getting in for 3. Start on a Rite of Flame. Play a Anarchomancer. Thornscape. They have a Bolt. Mean. Okay, so I think I'm going to pillage the woodlot. I could also pillage the revelation, but then they're going to spellbomb it. So I will be really down on cards. But if I pillage the woodlot, then I'll be down on mana for the next turn. Let's pillage the revelation, I guess. Play a land. Play out the Thornscape. And they're going to crack the spellbomb right now. Okay. So I have 2 cards in hand. Let's discard the revelation. We need like a seething song. Metamorphosis is okay. Red. We'll go red, red. Finding a glimpse. Another Metamorphosis is good. We need more cost reducers or something. Big mana like a seething song. Boom. Laughing Mad, discard the needle. Oh man. So we pillage, mana neutral, the big score. Finding a Rite of Flame and a glimpse. What's glimpse? We found a Anarchomancer. Green. Play the Anarchomancer. We will pitch the Rite of Flame. Okay. Go up on mana with the Metamorphose. Here we go. And I have a Rite of Flame. Big score away the Anarchomancer. Go up on mana. Multiple Rite of Flames. Big score, pitching the Geo. Found the Metamorphose. We'll draw a card. Red, red. We have just Laughing Mad in the graveyard. Pitch the land. Found Guttersnipe. Guess I'm playing it. Guttersnipe. I wonder if I should shuffle my library. I think I'm just going to flush out. Ping you to 18. Discard the Rite of Flame. Okay. We might have to shuffle the library. Let's play the Cane. And play out the Familiar. Pass the turn. But we don't want to shuffle until we draw a draw spell. Might just die here. I'm at 11. I can block their Ephemearte. They have a grab the prize. Most likely they will go after the Guttersnipe. But they could just go face, because this would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They only need 1 damage. I do have a lot of creatures on the table. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, wait, they could be dead here. This is 2. I need 4 still. Getting in for 1, 2. But we have 13 of our draw spells removed from the deck. And I said I have 21. We have 8 live hits. And we missed. Okay. Attack. They're going to take 8 and go to 10. Unfortunate. This puts me to 2. And then I'm dead to literally anything. I guess not literally anything, because they can't kill me with a single Jagged Barons. But 1 bolt does it. Do I want to bring in Weather the Storm and try to go over the top of them? I'm going to cut the Rite of Flames and switch to Kessigs. Let's see. I mean, the Rite of Flames weren't good in the face of their Spellbomb, but maybe that didn't matter. We only have 1 mana. Mulligan. Okay, we have much more mana this turn. First time. Let's keep and get rid of the Revelation. Make land drops for a bit. So if we have Weather the Storm in the deck, we don't have to try to go like as hyper aggro. Our opponent's casting a Faithless Looting turn 1. No snackers in that loot. They discarded a Mountain and an Ephemearte. Find a Feldon's Cane. I'll pass a turn. They play a Mountain. Lots of Highway Robbery. We find a land. I'll play the land. So right now we could go Crevice, Metamorphose. Play out both the, or Crevice into Familiar, Metamorphose into Familiar. They Robbery, discarding a Mountain. Looks like they're looking for black mana. There's a Razor Trap Gorge. We have a Laughing Mad. Let's try cycling a Metamorphose. Red, green. I'll cast a Glimpse. I'll put the Woodlot on the table. Pass a turn. Now I have quite a bit of mana, even though I lose a Seething Song. Grab the prize for the opponent. Snacker comes back. We're at 18. They play a Mountain. I have a Kessig. I'm going to Pillage, discarding the Laughing Mad. Okay. I'll pass the turn. They play a Voldaren Ephemearte. I'm at 17. Pitching a Kitchen Imp, so they get to attack for a lot here. I think I should... I can't cast Laughing Mad from the graveyard right now, can I? Holding up a Mountain. We're at 13. Plays a Razor Trap. Storm is 2. Found an Anarchomancer. Let's go Anarchomancer into Thornscape. They bolt the Anarchomancer. Play another Anarchomancer. Bolts the Thornscape. Okay. So my only hope here is that I can find a weather the storm right now. We're going to pitch the Kessig. I missed. We're at 13. I have tons of mana, but no draw spells. I've seen a glimpse and a pillage. They have a grab the prize. Kills my creature. We'll go to 11 and then to 6. It's just kind of crazy that we're at 19 cards left in deck and we've seen 2 draw spells. Puts me to 9. I go to 4. There's a pillage. So I have to hope that they don't have... I guess I have to just go Thornscape Familiar, Seething Song. Thornscape. We're going to pitch the Feldon's Cane. Draw some cards. Glimpse. I have to find my Kessig and then kill them. There's a Kessig. Oh no. I'm gonna play the land. Don't play the land. Okay. Flame Breather. What is going on? Crud. Revelation. Pitch the Seething Song. I messed up when I clicked it, so now I'm gonna die. Glimpse. Red. Big score. Pitch this. We have 30 cards left in the library. I need to find a Seething Song. We've used 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't think it's happening. Glimpse. I think I totally just misclicked and died. Yep. Okay. Well, that was really sad. Darn. We'll see you in round 5. You're here in round 5 on the draw versus HJC. They usually play blue decks or Stompy. Forest. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Although Arbor Elf could be bad. Sandstone Needle go. We can Rite of Flame, Morphos, Thornscape. They play Forest. Gets in for 1. Mountain. I'll go Rite of Flame. Manamorphose. We're just going to plop down 2 Thornscapes. Green. We have triple Thornscape now. Thornscape into Thornscape. We need to maintain my mana on the table. They have 4 mana. Casting a Chrysalis. Okay. Let's go Seething Song. Guttersnipe. Pitch my Thornscape here. Draw 2. Find a Pillage. So I can now Pillage. Discarding the land. They go to 16. Trying to decide if I think discarding the cane will be fine. I think I can. Flush out. Discard the cane. Then I big score away the Revelation. 4 mana on the table. Glimpse. Can I find some mana? Opponent goes to 10. We found a Thornscape. So I play the mountain. Green. Thornscape. And then I can now big score the crevice. Because I definitely want to discard that anyway. We'll see what we just find next. Rite of Flame. Laughing Mad, discarding the Anarchomancer. Because we have 3 cost reducers in play. Okay, that should be it. Seething Song. Revelation. Zap you. And Glimpse. Alright. I don't know if they play sweepers. They definitely could play sweepers. We can just run it back. Alright, we're on the draw. I'm keeping this 1-lander because it is so powerful if I find another land. They go Relic. I'll play Crevice. Plays a land. The Relic is a big problem, I guess. I'll pass the turn. Discard it. The Guttersnipe. They cracked the Relic. Oh, that's good for me. I'll discard the Guttersnipe. They have 3 mana. Please don't blow up my land. They play a Jewel Thief. And an Arbor Elf. They're still mono green over there. Okay, I can Rite a Flame. And then use Flush Out to discard the Pillage. Just need to draw lands. The classic 1-land keep. Cast Flush Out. We'll discard Pirate's Pillage. There's a land. So now we can go Anarchomancer into Seething Song. Our opponent has a Relic. Get rid of the Rite of Flame. If things really hit the fan, but we have enough mana, we can actually just attack with the big old dragon. So they have Banner Hided their Jewel Thief. Let's see if they attack with both. They untap, just so they can leave their Relic up. 5, 6. I play the Sandstone Needle. I'm thinking maybe that was a mistake. I'll pass the turn. They're gonna Relic, gets rid of a Pillage. They have 6 damage coming in. We find the Guttersnipe. Interesting. Okay, Anarchomancer. Seething Song. They have the ram through. Cast the Seething Song. What's my win condition here? I think the ram through is just going to hose me. Fine. Weirdly enough, the relic and the ram through together are hosing me. Draw 3. Okay, big score. Pitch the Thornscape Familiar. We don't have very much mana in play. Okay. Play the Anarchomancer. Play Crevice. Play Thornscape. And then pass. This Banner Hide costs a lot. It costs 7 to give an additional 4 counters. And they have another removal spell. Okay. So they're set really heavy on the removal spells. We're going to bring in the Apostle's Blessings and cut the Rite of Flames. And submit. I'll be on the play. I think this is a fine keep. We have a turn 2 Anarchomancer. Play the Crevice, your turn. Play Wild Growth. Play the Woodlot. Opponent goes Malevolent Rumble. Finding Forest, Growth, Rumble, Arbor Elf. They choose Forest, they play the Forest. And they sprawl, naming red. Let's see. I'm going to Anarchomancer into Manamorphose or red-green. And then we found a Seething Song. Guess I'm going to crack this. We'll go Seething Song and then cast the Glimpse. Apostle's Blessing doesn't really do anything here. You can cast the Pillage, discarding the Mountain. Big score, discarding the Woodlot. And then it looks like we're just going to lose this Blessing. So they have to be able to cast a creature and kill my Anarchomancer. We can try to cast the Revelation in response, pitching like the Needle. See if we can find another Apostle's Blessing. I'm trying to maintain a lot of mana on the table though. They sprawl, now they have 5 total mana. That means if they cast the Avenging Hunter, they can have the Horrific Assault available because it costs 1 mana. They're getting in. Banner Hide, let's see if they also have the ram through. It's pretty annoying. Make red. We will pitch the Needle. Then Apostle's Blessing here. On green. Ugh. On green. Oh, almost clicked. Green. No, no, no! It's colorless. It doesn't work. Dang it. What a waste. Oh, it did work. What? I don't understand what happened there. Something weird happened. Okay, let's now go up on mana, pillage away the Woodlot. Find a Familiar. Play the Familiar. Pillage. Make red. Pitch the Crevice. Okay, I'll attack for 2. I don't know why that worked. Very confusing. It says target creature you control deals damage. And this creature is not green. It's a spawn. They're casting a Rumble. They find Forest, Jewel Thief, Wild Growth. Takes the Jewel Thief. Plays an Avenging Hunter. Going into the Undercity. We need mana, and I wasted a bunch already, so let's Revelation the Woodlot. We find Pillages. We can go mana neutral. Pillage. Discard the land. Okay, that's pretty good. Seething Song, but can we dig ourselves out of this hole? Found the Anarchomancer. Now things are mana positive. So Anarchomancer, Glimpse, 2 mana on the table. Play the Mountain. Tap it. Manamorphose. We're going to try to combo off. Let's go. Red, 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 red. Laughing Mads. So let's flush out, discard this, and then pillage away the land. Manamorphose. We found another Apostle's Blessing, which is good. Red, red, red. We can actually... Oh, here's a guttersnipe. And then pitch the Anarchomancer from hand. When it goes to 16. Uh-oh, we're running out of mana. Revelation. Pitching the Thornscape Familiar. They got a 14. We will pitch the Anarchomancer. They got a 12. I have 2 men in play. Red. Pitch another land. See, we're going up in cards in hand. We're at 5 cards in hand now. Double Blessing. I could take the initiative. I can also just play another Thornscape Familiar. They're at 10. I only have 4 mana. This costs 0. So 2 free spells. They'll go to 6. This gives me a spawn. Okay. No attacks. Let's see what you've got. They have a Banner Hide in the graveyard. They're going to go Scry. So they're going to have 7 power attacking. 1 top, 1 bottom. Plays Jewel Thief. They have 1 card in hand. Ram through. We're going to Apostle's Blessing this. Paying 0 mana. Protection from green. Now if they attack with everything, I'll Apostle's Blessing the Anarchomancer and double block the Avenging Hunter. Or maybe with also the Spawn. They don't attack. Okay, they're at 8 life. We need mana. Start with a Glimpse. Looking for mana. I got a 6. There we go. We're in the game. Big score. Pitch the Revelation. We're going up. Okay. GG's. GG's. 4-1. I misclicked in that loss as well. We might have been able to get there. This deck is pretty sweet. I think that the benefit of actually knowing to cast the Laughing Mad and the Revelation from Exile and from Graveyard, that really helps because we don't have to play Demand Answers anymore, making this really awesome. And I actually trophied with this before I played this specific video. That means I'm 9-1 with this deck. Check it out, see if you like it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.